Alrighty, let's continue and see what's going on here.
What a gruesome way to die.
Body bag dispenser empty. Please replace sack reel before disposing of any corpses.
This betting slip lists some kind of increasingly bold wagers made for a team called Mostly Colonists. It's from left field tossing bit. Several ragged outfits, all of the same cut and color, were stuffed into the suitcase. Investigate left field tossing ball betting. We'll do that in a second.
Whatever you do, don't mention toss ball.
Laura? How are you, Laura? Wow, my range is up the ass. Also, I can now apparently steal. Dropping a care package off with the matters in the old ruin south of Sarah Bay. He'll be back soon. Laura, if I know you're reading this, stay out of my veins.
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
I didn't mean to scare you. Oh, wow. Let me just park my Inferno scythe here. Bet your ass I'm gonna steal from them. Mr. Nandi, sorry to bother you about this, but something foul is leaking from the apartment upstairs. I don't know what Celia's keeping up there, but she works for you, right? Do you think you could talk to her about it? Isaac, can you please try to keep your windows shut? As I've tried to explain, leaving them open, especially when you've got food out, invites mantis swarms, and a mantis swarm infestation is everyone's problem. Braxton, I know you keep odd hours. I know because I've heard you coming and going at all times of the day / night, haha. But maybe you could try to close your door a little more quietly? I have rather sensitive nerves, and every time I hear your door, I think we're in the middle of another Amber Heights. Sorry. Alrighty. No one special here. Oh. Heavy machine gun. Corrosion.
Good day to you.
Good day to you. Hey, Raymond.
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart. I just about pissed my jumpsuit.
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
Most people don't. Besides, this place is enough to try anyone's nerves.
How's that?
Where should I begin? With the oversized mantisaurs? Or perhaps the rap spewing acid at our walls? The board was right. This place isn't fit for human habitation, and I was a fool for staying.
My engineer is looking to get a dustback casserole. Can you cook one of those?
That was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back, before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht, and the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts. I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
Take me for an idiot? No damn casserole's worth that much. Try again. Try harder.
Whoa, hold on, Okay. Leak contained. My stars. Look, Captain, this is the best I can do without putting myself out of business.
Ah, I'm glad you saw reason. 2,000 bits is much more reasonable.
I'm mighty glad you reckon so. This is gonna take about an hour in the oven. Nothing I can do to speed it. That's just how cooking works. There we are. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
I can imagine.
Easy does it.
Shit, someone's seeing me. Took his fish sticks. Damn it, I wanted my money back. Didn't see nothing. Everett Gill's note. For Adjutant Agent, source of all the broadcast Devil Speak station. Atop Central Mountain. Dangerous path. Accessible on western side. Research alternate routes if time permits. Look, where we're going, we're gonna need all the shit. Plasma carbine. And a ton of shit. Thanks for the patronage. Let's start off at the start of town. Okay, nothing too special here. This place is a dump. Is there even anyone in here? Hello? No? You wouldn't mind if I helped myself to everything in here then, would you? I didn't think you'd mind. Pretty good. Don't turn around. That'd be bad for the both of us. I'm not making any noise. Oh,
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest Tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H Mammoths.
I play for Auntie Cleo's Darlings. Don't you recognize me?
I'd heard they'd gotten a new hacker. Is that why everyone's making such a fuss about you? But what are you doing on Monarch?
This is part of Goodwill Tour of Halcyon. We're meeting our fans across the colony.
Maybe we're not so isolated as I thought. So, what can I do for you?
Well, I found this betting slip in a dead man's apartment. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
I'm listening.
Right. So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. He'd get stuck on something, and he just couldn't let it go. Sometimes he'd drink purpleberry punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money.
Focus, please.
Sorry. I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
I'll make them pay.
Good. Someone's gotta. Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
Okay. Nah, whatever. 3 bits. I'll let you have them. This heavy ammo, though, I need it.
If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brack's missing, she's working doubles and needs a little edge.
Very well, dearie. But you stop by anytime you like.
I'll keep that in mind.
Let's go steal everything upstairs. Don't know what the fuck that was, but I think it was speed grip. Employee login. Login Williams. Patient records. Flokker. Patient not found. Data storage. Williams. Reactivism plus pep you up. I had hypothesized that this combination might awaken my mind and senses to the greater realities around us. If that is true, then it seems my faculties were quite overwhelmed in this instance. Shortly after the dosage, I experienced cold sweats, tremors, and mild paranoia. It is perhaps due to these latter effects that most of my notes from the episode are of little use. Nevertheless, the effects were most invigorating. I will have to attempt a mild dosage once heart palpitations subside. What was that? Bushberry extract was deliberol. After my previous experiments, I theorized that deadening the external senses might allow the mind's eye to glimpse the eternal. Alas, I was only partially successful. The combination of substances quickly rendered me both blind and feeble, so much that I soon fell into a stupor. I awake some hours later in a pile of my own sick and a most curious craving for taliteros. Colsterine plus triple dosage. Searching, file empty. Return to root, Edwards. Stellar Bride, she's a wide-eyed colonist from Earth. He's a hard-working Saltuna farmer from Monarch. Their attraction blossoms into a whirlwind romance that transforms Stellar Bay. Chapter 3, A Long Way from Arkansas. You can put your things here, Mr. Elliot said, leading Abby into a dim apartment. The place was small, but it had a certain cozy charm. Abby set her bags on the floor and loosened the straps of her jumpsuit. Mr. Elliot coughed, his face suddenly red. If you get warm, you can always crack the window. Breeze from the bay is real nice, just be careful about the mantis swarms. As Abby went to take her room key, her fingers brushed his. He had a strong, rough hands, a Saltuna's farmer's hands. She felt herself blush. You've been ever so kind to me, Mr. Elliot. Call me Archibald, he said. Oh boy, looks like she's writing fan fiction about that guy we just saw. The Passion Broker, a renegade iconoclast, driven by his ideas, finds love in the arms of a mysterious man with tortured past. Will he follow his lead, his head or his heart? Chapter 2. Tall, dark, and handsome. Come on up, said the voice on the comm. It was dangerous and smooth in a way that reminded Broderick of iceberg-aged whiskey. The door slid open with a whisper of perfumed air. The hair rose along the nape of his neck, and he proceeded up the stairs. The broker sat with his back onto a top-of-the-line, mostly charcoal personal heater. Slender fingers tented. Okay. So this was the mysterious recluse who manipulated the monarch from afar. Broderick could feel the warmth of the heater across the room, but it was the look in the broker's eyes that had him feeling feverish. The broker produced a pair of glasses and a bottle of something that looked expensive. He poured it off and held one of the glasses out to Broderick. For me? He asked, trying to ignore the man's smoldering gaze. Indeed, the broker purred. I hear you're a man of bold tastes. Broderick took his glass. The broker continued, dark hair falling over darker eyes. That's why I've got a rare proposition for you. The glass nearly slipped from Broderick's fingers. He drank it up in one gulp to hide the tremor in his hand. It burned all the way down. Clinic of the Heart. A battle-hardened young Earth Directorate soldier visits a remote clinic on Monarch to heal his injuries, but when he meets Gale, an elegant older nurse, she goes to work on his heart as well. Chapter 34. Healing Touch. Fletcher held her tightly. His strength had returned. That much was clear. Yet here he remained at the clinic with her. He shook his head as he'd read her mind with his perfect green eyes. Gale, the Earth Directorate's calling me back. They want me protecting Byzantium, but I don't know how to leave, not after what we found together. Then stay, she whispered, letting her breath warm his ear. I can certainly find a position for you here. All laws, he moaned, pulling her closer. She pressed a finger to his lips. Shh, the only law here is love. Oh, Dexter. Create new account. Error. Okay. French is the language of love. Oh fuck, where'd the guy go? Well, we'll run into him sometime.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember. What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
Who's Velma?
She works over at the fishery next door. Quite the hard worker, but she's got a bit of a temper.
Nothing wrong with a little passion.
No disagreement there, dearie. But Velma can be a little prickly. Oh, but here I go again, running my mouth when it's none of my business. Was there something else you needed?
You're in charge of handing out medicine?
Yes, indeed. Someone's got to keep Stellar Bay's people healthy and energized.
You certainly seem excited about your job.
Oh, but I am. I get to see plenty of my neighbors here, and I do dearly love a little gossip.
Nothing for now, thanks. Alrighty then. Hey, actually, we can probably steal from her. Let's try it. Shh. Okay, well that was useless. Let me go check something real quick. I don't know why I went in with my ADS. Like, I'm gonna kill every last one of them. Ooh. Nobody saw a thing.
Velma seem out of sorts too?
She's always cranky.
No, I mean, more than usual.
Wouldn't know. I made it a point to stay out of her way.
Alright. I think we should make a save point while we're heading around town. We've done a lot. Wouldn't want a mistake to absolutely brutally make us replay the last 20 minutes. Okay. Let's check out the lab, I guess.
How's that wrapped in here?
Oh, it does work. I bought some costumes to cover up the saltine smell.
Oh, come on. Look, don't judge. I need all this shit. Just like I need all this ammo. Alright, that's for later. Yeah, sure. Just keep a pair of shears in your locker. What could go wrong? Hello, can I even talk? What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Yeah, that guy would probably see me. A fish saw could use a good cleaning.
Hey, Velma, I got your caffeinoid pills.
You're a lifesaver. Hope Abigail didn't give you a hard time.
Just the usual. Any word on Braxton?
Nothing. Don't know how much longer I can cover for him either. Give me those pills, will you?
Here you go. You know, you might consider a real night's sleep instead. Plenty of work to do, especially with so many no-shows.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
Catherine said she'd shove you in a box if you keep running your yap like that.
Did she now? Well, I can see I was mistaken. Because if Catherine really had sent you, there'd be a lot more expletives in your message. I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
What's this about your foreman?
Caleb Herrick runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials. He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more.
Well, I can talk to Caleb for you.
You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it? I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Check the yacht club. He's usually there.
Okay. Tell me about your missing coworker.
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors.
Tumors.
He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
So find him and drag him out by his ears.
I would if I weren't busy here picking up his slack. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra jugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind?
Talk about Caleb.
Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say.
Okay. They're hard workers, aren't they? Don't they deserve some compensation?
Hard workers? They turn dials and flip switches. The machines do all the actual work. Caleb and his crew have it better than anyone else around here, I'll tell you that much.
Why can't you give him a pay increase?
I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone.
She's principled, in at least this area. I will begrudgingly give her that.
Thank you. I think. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sublight contractors at this rate.
Let's talk about something
Fine
else.
by me.
Who's this Catherine you mentioned?
Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a ground six spacer.
Talk to you later. I think we might want to repair our weapons. And we might want to repair our armor as well, right? Nope, we're fine. Nobody saw a thing. Okay, that was worth. Hey, hey. Nice suit. Personal files. Hecht. Braxton Hex files are filled with Saltuna breeding charts, various pharmacological formulae, and musings on why Saltuna seems to prefer Boston beans over plain Borswurst. Okay. The fish in tank 23A are looking a little lumpy. If you're not going to make it in, that's fine, but you have to let me know so I can stay on top of the doses. Mr. Nandy, we really need to talk about this whole Saltuna situation. I've had to let 4 batches rot in the warehouse over the last 2 months because we're not finding buyers. I know the situation with the board puts us in a tough spot, but we need to start thinking about how we're going to keep Stellar Bay afloat if we can't get our sales up. Seriously, Brecht, where are you? You've missed 3 shifts. This is getting ridiculous, even for you. Okay. Steal the vermin. Let's see. He's got fuck all. Stellar Bay ruins. Fuck. Hey. What is this? Oh, okay, it's just the exit. That's fine. Wow. Oh, you made a quick save. That's good. Let's see. Hey, I knew there would have been something up here. Mr. Ouch. Not worth stealing. Nobody saw a thing. That's pretty good.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for that.
Monarch. Those guys look heavily armed.
We don't get many outsiders.
MSI? Okay. Alright, let's go into the bar first, shall we? Hello.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. but I gotta get in there. Get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
Flokker, are you always this drunk?
If you think this is drunk, I gotta... you need to get out more. Sit. Partake. Buy me a drink and let's chat.
I'll stay and chat, but you look like you have enough.
Another in a long line of damn fools trying to cut me off. I'll buy my own poison then. What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger?
I'm told you can help me find an information broker.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head.
Sure. What do you need?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
You mean caffeinoid? That stuff's just a stimulant.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
You won't find a better deal in Halcyon than our special one-time offer for a refurbished sanitation unit. Remember, if it's dirty, it's a job for Sam.
What in the... That thing talks?
I've got some caffeinoid here. Will that work?
Perfect. Give it here. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
Glad to have you.
Great. Where to?
Let's find the information broker.
Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer.
Okay.
That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
No. Vicar Max made on the ship. We need Nyoka's help for now.
As long as you've got my back, I'll have yours. Welcome to the unreliable crew.
Well. Isn't often we see new folk in Stellar Bay. First drink's on me, stranger.
Thanks.
Enjoy. If you're keeping Nyoka company, you'll need a few to keep up with her.
Ain't a person on this planet who can keep up with me. Wait, we are talking about a drinking contest, right?
Now what can I do for you?
Nothing right now. Thanks. Alright, we'll talk to those guys soon. So... what are we gonna do, guys? I think we need Persuade. Or do we need Lockpick? Damn, it's raining again. That's insane. I think we need more persuade. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yep. Alright, Nyoka, what do you use? A light machine gun, and it's pretty fucking nutty. Okay. Well, let's get out of town. Holy crap, this place is huge. Let's get out of town to save, because I'm all out of recording space. And, well, there's no point in recording when the sound is this loud. Okay. Holy crap, that is loud.
Got a minute?
No. I'd love to talk to you, but we can't right now. Alright. I'll see you guys next time, and thank you for watching. Until then. Hey, hold on. Oh, we can't hack it yet. Whatever. Okay, until then.